Alright, what's up, you guys? Here I'm just making this quick video. I wanted to make this quick video on a very simple budgeting method that I personally use. I've been using for a couple years now, and hopefully this helps you guys save some money. If you guys have been struggling, you guys don't really know how to budget, you guys don't really know how much to put aside, things like that. Hopefully this will help you guys. I literally set this up the simplest way I possibly could. I feel like a fucking second grader can get this shit. So, the very first step, right? You're gonna have all your income go into account number one. All right, so let me get a little marker here. All right, all income is gonna go into account one. All right, so all this income is gonna include everything. All right. If you have any businesses, if you're a barber, all your haircuts. If you teach, any lessons, you got any side hustles, you got anything. You deposit any cash into your account, it's gonna go into account one. All right, this is gonna be labeled as your business account. All right. Alrighty. After that, alright, so pretty simple. All income goes into account one, right? If you have one account, perfect. Just open a second one. If you have two accounts, perfect. So next step, add up all expenses for the month. So what this means is you're gonna add up basically all your bills, alright? So what this means is your car payments, if you have a car payment, your rent, subscriptions, things like Hulu, Netflix, whatever subscriptions you have, right? Things that are reoccurring every single month. You're going to add all of them up, right? This does not include things like gas, food. These are not reoccurring, all right? These are things you can buy as you please. You can buy as much as you like. I'm talking about just reoccurring payments, okay? So, just to make numbers easy, let's say your car payment is $400 plus your rent is $1,200 plus your I don't know, plus subscriptions, just to make numbers easy, let's say it's 400, right? So that's $2,000. All right, so you have all your expenses here, right? This is how much you pay per month for everything, right? $2,000. Next, this is where we're going to determine the amount you want to put aside for whatever you want to save for. If you want to save a down payment for a car, down payment for a house, you want to buy some new furniture, whatever it is you want to buy, this is how we're going to save for it, okay? Let's say, for example, you want a down payment for a car by the end of the year, okay? So, by the end of the year, there's only, how many weeks? Let me check. All right, so there's 18 Fridays left in the year at the time of this recording, okay? So, assuming you get paid every Friday, you could adjust this to how often you get paid. If you get paid every 2 weeks, 3 weeks, blah, 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 okay? Assuming you get paid every Friday, right? All you have to do is figure out how much it's going to be for your down payment. We're going to use a down payment for this example, okay? Let's say we need $5,000 by the end of the year, okay? There's 18 Fridays until the end of the year. So that means I'm going to be getting 18 paychecks. So we're going to do 5,000 divided by 18. 18 paychecks, we need $5,000 by the end of the year, okay? Equals, all right, so it came out to like 277.777. So we're just going to round it up to 280 just to be safe, okay? $280, right? So this is how much you need to save. $2,000 per month plus $280 per paycheck to get to your goal, okay? So now the next step, 2,000, this is your monthly expenses. So assuming you get paid 4 times a month, you could adjust this, like I said, if you get paid 2 times, 8 times, whatever. 2,000 divided by 4 equals 500. All right. So $500 plus 280 equals 780. So $780 a week you need to be putting aside to maintain your bills plus to get your down payment by the end of the year, okay? $780, right? So now, like I said, all income goes into account one. Next step, now that we have this number, you're going to transfer this amount from account one to account two on a reoccurring transfer, okay? So what this means is you can transfer money from account one to account two, right? Just like how you normally would, right? But you can also do what's called a reoccurring transfer. I'm going to put some pictures of me doing it right here on the screen. You're going to go to your bank app. You're going to make a transfer from account number 1 to account number 2 of $780, okay? Obviously, do this math yourself. Plug in your own numbers. But in this example, it's $780, right? This is how much per paycheck. So we're going to transfer $780 from account number 1 to account number 2 on a reoccurring transfer, okay? So as you can see here, I'm going to pick account number 1 to account number 2, and every bank is different, but you know, they might be worded differently, but they can all do the same thing, all right? So as you can see, I'm making a transfer from account number 1, everyday checking, to account number 2, savings, all right? Frequency, it says once. We're going to change that to weekly, okay? In this example, we're getting paid weekly. Like I said, if you get paid bi-weekly, whatever, you can adjust it. Starting, change it to your payday, okay? So me, I get paid every Friday, so I'm going to change it to the 2nd. September 2nd is a Friday. So starting on Friday, ending, continue until you cancel. The amount, $780, all right? And then there's a little option here for memo. You don't have to fill it out, but it helps, you know, just so you know why your money is being transferred. If you could remind yourself, just be like, money for bills / saving, right? Whatever. So I'm going to put some screenshots right here on the screen. But this is basically it, guys. All you have to do is set up a reoccurring transfer, okay? Then you will not even see your money leave, okay? After this, let's say, for example, your paychecks are, I don't know, $1,500, right? So, $1,500 right here, minus $1,500 is going into account 1, and then every Friday, your bank is automatically taking out $780 from account number 1 and putting it into account 2, okay? Now, 1,500 minus 780 is 720, right? Equals 720. Boom. So that means, assuming you have no money in your bank account, you're getting paid 1,500, 780 is going to be automatically transferred to account 2, so you don't even see it. Don't even worry about it. Do not even look at account 2, all right? And then you're going to be left with $720. This is your amount that you have left to spend for you, just for yourself, okay? To fucking blow on whatever the fuck you want. If you want, you can up the amount you save for your down payment to get it faster. If you feel like this is too much money in a week, if you feel like it's not enough, you can lower this. Like I said, you can plug in your own numbers. So account number 2 is going to be bills, right? Like I said, all your money for your bills is going to be transferred to account 2 automatically, so you don't even see it, okay? Don't even look at account 2 until it's time to pay the bills. You're going to be saving up all in here, right? And then when it's time to buy your car, you'll have all the money saved up in here, hopefully. So account number 1 will be used as your spending account. Only spend from this account. So from day to day, whenever you go buy clothes, shoes, food, gas, blah, 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 you're going to be spending from account number 1. Account number 2 will be for bills. Do not even touch it. Do not even look at it. Nothing. You don't have that money, okay? I put this note here. Savings for bank investments or reserves will be in account 2. Important things. So like I said, if you want to save up for a house, that's an investment. If you want to save up for a car, not necessarily an investment, but I mean, it's still a necessity. You save it in account 2. If you want to save for anything for like a business, save it in account 2. And you can save for luxuries in account 1. So like if you want, you know, those new pair of Jordans are going to come out, they're a bit expensive, you'll save for that in account 1 because that's considered fun, okay? So basically account number 2 is important things, account number 1 is luxuries only, okay? So like I said, account number 1, you could save for like those Jordans, you want to save for a new TV for your room, things like that, luxuries, okay? Saving for items for lifestyle such as TVs, phones, shoes, etc. will be in account 1, like I said. So let's recap, right? Just to make sure you understand everything, right? Let me get my little marker here. Account number 1, you have $1,500, right? Boom. Paychecks. Minus 780. Boom. 780 is being transferred to account number 2, which is saving. All right, so 1,500 minus 780. This is your paycheck. You're gonna be transferring 780 for your car payment plus your bills, right? A quarter of your bills every paycheck is going to account number 2, right? 720. All right. So this is the amount you have to spend for the week if you want to go out with your friends, if you want to, do whatever the fuck you want. This is the amount you have right here. This is the amount that's going into your savings. This is your paycheck. Very, very simple, right? This recurring transfer thing, that's basically the key part, okay? Make sure to have that recurring transfer. That way, you can just keep on swiping that account number 1 card without having to worry, oh man, am I spending money for my bills? Am I going to have enough money for my bills? You don't even have to worry about it because that money is going to be automatically transferred into account 2 without you even having to acknowledge it, all right? When the time comes for the bills, 100% I'm going to have money for my bills. And then by the end of the year, I'm going to have money for my car. And I still got money to fuck around, go out with my homies, do whatever I want, all right? So I hope this helped you guys. If you guys have any questions, please, my Instagram is going to be in the description. You guys can leave some questions in the comments. Go ahead and hit me up in my DMs. If you guys have any questions, I'm more than happy to help. And yeah, guys, hope this helped.